This is a huge Tsuzumimon gate. It's amazing. If you don't take this photo, it would be a lie that you came to Kanazawa. This is the representative station of Kanazawa City, the capital of Ishikawa Prefecture. This is the water clock. Nice Kanazawa. 10:05 a.m. This makes letters using only water. Whoever thought of this is great. Kanazawa is a nice place. I thought the Tsuzumimon gate at the east exit was amazing ever since I saw it in an article on the internet. When I came here, it was amazing, actually. In 2011, it was chosen as one of the most beautiful stations in the world by America's Travel Plus Leisure web edition. The magnificent glass hospitality dome and Tsuzumimon gate were completed in 2005. Kanazawa used to be a cultural city, and its image as a tourist city was not very high. However, the number of tourists from the Kanto area has increased, especially since the opening of the Hokuriku Shinkansen in 2015. As a result, the number of tourists from the Kansai area has increased, and recently it has become a major tourist attraction in the Hokuriku region, attracting many people from overseas as well. I remember a line from a movie I saw a long time ago that said, "Kanazawa is wonderful in the snow," and my image of Kanazawa is that it's a somewhat mysterious but still wonderful place. This is East Exit, but it was previously called Kenrokuen Exit. Kenrokuen, one of Japan's 3 most famous gardens, and adjacent Kanazawa Castle are about 10 minutes by car. Many Hokutetsu buses connect to the downtown areas of Katamachi and Korimbo. Oh, is this a kettle? It's a kettle. I wondered why, but it seems to be a gathering place for locals. I guess it's like, let's meet in front of the kettle at 9 o'clock. Around the rotary are large hotels such as ANA Crown Plaza Hotel and Hotel Nikko Kanazawa. There is also a huge shopping mall called Kanazawa Forest, which is very crowded. It's a big city. Kanazawa and Ishikawa prefectures have a typical Japan Sea climate, with many rainy and snowy days in winter and heavy snowfall in the mountainous areas. Thunder is often accompanied by snow, and it occurs most often in Japan. The locals call this winter thunderstorm Buri Okoshi. Apparently, this is because it coincides with the season when the yellowtail fish is caught. Kanazawa is a water town with canals everywhere. This makes Kanazawa's landscape unique and attractive. It is a sight in the snowy country to see snow fences with ropes stretched here and there. It rains and snows so much here that people say, don't forget your umbrella even if you forget your lunchbox. But the huge hospitality dome in front of the station and the roof that runs along the rotary protect us from that. Thank you very much. It's another object. Kanazawa is artistic. There is a huge space underneath the Omotenashi Dome. Oh, it's spacious. In this corner is the Hokuriku Railway Asanogawa Line's Hokutetsu Kanazawa Station terminal. Hokutetsu operates railways and buses mainly in Ishikawa Prefecture. belongs to the Meitetsu group. In the past, the route network was so extensive that it was said that each JNR station was connected, but due to the influence of motorization, it was abolished one after another, and now only the Asanogoa line and Ishikawa line are 20 km long. The mainstay of current management is buses. A diorama of the station square and the 1/10th model of the Tsuzumimon gate are on display in the corner of the underground plaza. This can be touched. The Tsuzumimon gate has a mysterious beauty of form. Also, the color is nice too. There is a magnificent concert hall called Ishikawa Prefecture Music Hall on the south side of the station, and the underground plaza has a profound and elegant atmosphere, as if inviting you to it. Kanazawa is truly a city of culture. Since Maeda Toshiie, the first lord of the Kaga domain, successful lords have collected books to encourage learning and promote the production of crafts. Kaga's humid climate was also suitable for producing lacquerware and gold leaf. The traditions of the Edo period still remain vividly present in the city of Kanazawa today. The snow-covered Kenrokuen Garden and Samurai Residence ruins are indescribably beautiful and atmospheric. I went through the free passage and came out to the west exit of the station. This used to be called Kanazawa Port Exit. The Sea of Japan is about a 10-minute drive along the road in front of the station. It leads to Kanazawa Port facing. I like to pay attention to this huge piece of art that has huge impact. A 20-meter high stainless steel monument, and it can be read as Kanazawa in katakana. What does this mean? It looks like a station map of an elevated station to me. Yutaro, who was next to the entrance, is a ceramic doll with a Kanazawa doll motif. His catchphrase is, "I'll write you a letter, Messi." He was born in 1954 and is 68 years old this year. When I think of Yutaro, I think of someone who imitates Yujiro Ishihara, but there was another Yutaro in Kanazawa. The West Exit is also spacious, and the bus terminal and the taxi stand are well located. The aisles and the information signs are unified in white and light green, giving a stylish impression. The Ishikawa Prefecture office is also located just down the road in front of the station. Now I'd like to talk about the history of Ishikawa Prefecture, centering on Kanazawa. For a long time, exchanges with the continent have been taking place in what is now Ishikawa Prefecture, and from the Nara period to the Heian period, the Noto Peninsula was often visited by bokai, or envoys from countries that existed from what is now North Korea to Russia. It wasn't until the medieval Muromachi period that this area appeared on the center stage of history. The Jodo Shinshu Honganji Temple rebelled against the Togashi clan's rule and led an armed uprising led by Renyo, Kaga's Iko Iki. When I look at it from here, I can understand Kanazawa's ka and na. It was my fault that I was watching from behind. Well, no matter what, it doesn't fall over easily. Honganji's forces won the battle and created a temple town, starting about 100 years of self-government. The base of Honganji's forces was Oyama Gobu, which is now Kanazawa Castle. Kaga, ruled by the Iko sect, was known as a country of peasants. However, Oda Nobunaga ended this autonomy. His vassal, Shibata Katsuie, subdued this, and Sakuma Morihisa built Kanazawa Castle on the site of Oyama Gobo. Later, Maeda Toshiie entered the castle and formed Castle Town. By the way, the name Kanazawa comes from the legend that a man named Imohori Togoro was washing potatoes in a stream and found gold dust, and the area was called Kana Arai no Sawa. It means the stream of gold washing. It is still in Kenrokuen Garden. Next to Kanazawa Shrine, there is a spring called Kinjo Reitaku. That's the root of Kanazawa. Toshinaga, the son of Maeda Toshiie, joined Tokugawa Ieyasu's eastern army at Sekigahara, and after the war, he was given the three provinces of Kaga, Noto, and Echu, making him the largest of the feudal lords with 1 million kingdoms, and came to be known as Kaga 1 million kingdoms. Maeda Tsunanori, the fifth generation lord of the castle, was highly praised and collected books, arts, and crafts, inviting scholars and striving to promote learning. These collected items are still preserved today at the Sonkeikaku Bunko. Kenrokuen began when Tsunanori created a garden outside Kanazawa Castle. Kenrokuen is a garden that combines the following 6 characteristics that are considered to be incompatible for a garden: largeness, beauty, human power, so-called water fountains, and views. It is one of Japan's 3 famous gardens, along with Kairakuen in Mito and Korakuen in Okayama. Subsequent feudal lords also encouraged the production of crafts and protected the performing arts. The Kaga domain had a thriving tea ceremony and developed Japanese sweets, and it was known as one of Japan's 3 major Japanese sweets producers, along with Kyoto and Matsue. Sea transportation by Kitamae-bune also developed. During the Edo period, the Kaga domain was very prosperous, ranking 4th in population after Edo, Osaka, and Kyoto. It is said that during the Sankin Kotai period, the Maeda family had 2,000 retainers and traveled to and from Edo at a cost of 700 million yen in today's terms. Let's take a short break from talking about history and take a look inside the ticket gate. This station was served by JR Hokuriku Main Line and IR Ishikawa Railway in the past. JR Nanao Line trains also run via the IR Ishikawa Railway line. IR Ishikawa Railway is the third sector that separated from JR West. The section from this station to Kurihara Station when the Hokuriku Shinkansen opened in 2015. After the Hokuriku Shinkansen was extended to Tsuruga, the sections south of this station within Ishikawa Prefecture was also transferred. At that time, sections within Fukui Prefecture were transferred to the third sector called Happy Line Fukui. After becoming the third sector, not only did JR's Seishun 18 ticket no longer work, but JR's limited express trains also stopped running. Therefore, Thunderbird departing from Osaka and Shirasagi departing from Nagoya stop at Tsuruga and rides to this station have ended. I feel sad about this. The conventional line has 3 island-style platforms and 7 tracks, one of which is a cut-out platform. The Kaga domain ceased to exist due to the abolition of feudal domains and the establishment of prefectures in 1888. But there were many twists and turns regarding the prefectural name and prefectural boundaries until it was settled on Ishikawa Prefecture. At one time, Ishikawa Prefecture was a large prefecture that included present-day Fukui and Toyama. But after the Kyoisaka incident in 1899, in which Ishikawa Prefecture samurai assassinated Okubo Toshimichi, Fukui and Toyama were separated and the present-day area of Ishikawa Prefecture has been decided. By the way, the name Ishikawa comes from the Tedori River, which is a river with many stones. It's a relatively simple origin. This name was given when the prefecture office was located in Ishikawa country. Since the Meiji Restoration, industrial and transportation development has progressed mainly on the Pacific side, resulting in the continued population outflow in Ishikawa Prefecture. As early as the 20th year of Meiji, it was surpassed in population by Kobe and Yokohama. Efforts were made to encourage industry, such as the construction of the Kanazawa Silk Mill, but this was not enough to stop the situation. The limited express train that depart from and arrive at this station include Hanayome Noren, Noto Kaigaribi, Dynasty, which connect with Fukui, and Good Morning Express and Oyasumi Express, which connect with Tsuruga. It was the railways that halted Ishikawa Prefecture's decline since the Meiji era and turned it into development. In 1898, the Hokuriku Line, which started from Nagahama in Shiga Prefecture, was extended. This station opened at this time. Afterwards, it was extended to Takaoka, and the Nanao Railway was also opened. Industry flourished as logistics infrastructure was developed. In the Taisho era, city trains began operating in Kanazawa. Over time, popular culture such as cafes and movies blossomed. Even so, it didn't change so much that old traces of the Edo period disappeared, which are common in Japanese cities. It was especially fortunate that there were no major air raids during World War II. It is the only prefecture among the nation's 47 prefectures that was not attacked by air raids. This left the old townscape intact. In Kanazawa Castle Town during the Edo period, roads had many curves based on military tactics. The current complicated roads in Kanazawa City are remnant of those days. The mansion and garden remain. Craft techniques such as kutani ware, kaga yuzen, and gold leaf have been passed down to this day. Next is the Shinkansen platform. In the waiting room on the mezzanine floor, 236 holes have been cut into the wall made of hinoki wood from Ishikawa Prefecture, and traditional crafts from Ishikawa Prefecture are on display. It's delicately made. The Shinkansen platform has 2 platforms and 4 tracks. A platform door is installed, and the color of the door is the Kutani 5 colors of Kutani ware. When E7 series or 77 series trains entered the station, it had the effect of making the 5 colors look more beautiful. The number of passengers per day at this station is 33,000. This is the highest number in the 3 Hokuriku prefectures of Fukui, Ishikawa, and Toyama. Conventional line platforms and Shinkansen platforms are on the same level. Shin-Takaoka Station is next to Tokyo, and Komatsu Station is next to Tsuruga. The platform's 60 pillars are decorated with 20,000 pieces of gold leaf. Traditional crafts are still alive in places like this. Beautiful. Ishikawa Prefecture currently has a population of 1.1 million people. 460,000 of them live in Kanazawa City. It is the most populous city among the 3 prefectures in Hokuriku. It is a major economic center on the Sea of Japan side. However, the situation is slightly different in the case of the 4 prefectures of Hokuriku, including Niigata Prefecture. Niigata City has 770,000 people and is by far the number 1 city. Niigata has a large population. The definition of whether Niigata is in the Hokuriku region, Chubu region, Kanto Koshinetsu, or Tohoku region changes from time to time. On March 16, 2024, the Hokuriku Shinkansen was extended to Tsuruga. This is a grand class that goes even further than green class. When I see the leather seats, I think I'll ride one someday. Wait for me. But I think it's better not to ride that kind of thing when you are too young. If you start riding at a young age, you won't have the fun of going further. Recently, I've finally started riding various express trains, and it's fun. I think it's good to have fun in small doses. Kanazawa was good. The snow-enclosed townscape and the numerous arts and crafts are related to the tradition of industrial promotion since the Edo period, and the history of not having to keep up with the waves of modernization even after the Meiji era, and not being hit by air raids. Kanazawa is full of unique charm and emotion. Thank you for watching.